Macy here. Welcome to this week's virtual dance class. Today we're going to be doing a ballet class. It's going to be more of a basic class, so this is great for beginners or anybody wanting a slower paced ballet class. All we need for today's class is a chair or a railing that is about waist high to help support you during warm-ups. We're going to start with steps and warm-ups with the bar, and then we're going to come away from the bar working on ballet steps with a little bit more movement, so make sure you have enough area around you where you can move a little bit. We're going to begin by putting one hand on the bar / chair or railing, and you can keep your other hand on your hip. We're going to start in a first position, which means our heels are touching and our toes are turning out. So with the foot that's farthest away from the bar, we are going to just start with some tendus. So let's do this all together. We're going to do 8 tendus forward, 8 side, 8 back, and then 8 side. Make sure that your helper hand that's on the bar isn't holding you too much. Don't be leaning into the bar and using that to hold you. The bar is just there to balance if you need it. So your hand should just be lightly placed on your support. We can put our other hand on our hip, make sure you're in first position, and let's do this together. So we'll go tendu front and close. 2, close, 3, close, 4, close, 5, close, 6, close, 7, close, and 8. Close. Now to the side. 1, close, 2, close, 3, close, 4, close, 5, and close, 6, close, 7, close, and 8. Close. Now to the back. 1, close, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Now we're just going to do some pliés. So keep this hand on the bar. You can still have your hand on your hip, and still in first position, we're going to bend and straighten. So when we plie, our knees go over our toes. It's like there's a basketball that needs to get through, or a cat that's going to jump through. We want to have this space in between. So let's do 8 pliés in first position. Then we're going to do 8 pliés in second position. Second position, we just spread our feet a little bit farther apart, and it's the same thing. We bend and straighten. So let's do this together, starting in first position. 8 in first, 8 in second. Here we go. We're going to go plie and stretch. 2, stretch. 3, stretch. 4, up. 5, up. 6, up. 7, up. And 8, up. Good. Second position, feet farther apart, and plie, stretch, plie, stretch, 3, and up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, and 8, and finish back in first position. Now we're going to work on something called port de bras. This is French. A lot of French is used in ballet terms. So a port de bras is like the presentation of your arm. So you're going to bring it up above your head, open to the side, bring it down. Again, that's forward, above your head, side, bring it down. We're going to do that 4 times. Then, after the 4th one, you're going to keep it out to the side, bring it over your head, and you're going to reach into the bar, really making a nice stretch along the side of your body. Be careful not to push away and not to pull in. You really want to stay grounded in your feet and just bend from the side and through your arm. Let's do this all together. So we're going to start with our feet in first and our arm down. We're going to go port de bras, up, open, and down. 3 more times. Come up, above your head, open, bring it down. 2 more, up, all the way, open, bring it down, and front, up, open, bring it down. Now we're going to open it up to the side and reach in. Get a good stretch. Open it up. Again. Reach. Open it up. And reach. Open it up. One more time. Reach. Open it up. And finish. Next, we're going to do something called passes. Passes are where you bring your foot up your leg and down. You're going to bring it up and down. So what's important to remember with a passe is that you want to keep your knee facing out. If we go parallel, that is a thing, but that's in jazz. With ballet, you keep it pointed out. So your turnout comes from the hips. So you want to turn your hips out and have your knee facing the side. Next thing that's really important to remember is to not let your foot and your heel do that. You want to keep your heel facing forward, like if there was a string on it. You want to keep that forward and gently touch the side of your knee with your toe. And then bring it down. It's almost like you have a pencil on the end of your toe and you draw it up to your knee and then draw a line down to the floor back into first position. So let's do 8 passes. You can keep your arm out to the side or on your hip, whatever is most comfortable for you. Start in first position, and here we go. We're going to draw a line up our leg and bring it down. Bring it up. Bring it down. Really draw that line all the way from the floor, up your ankle to your knee, down your calf to the floor. Up and down. 4 more. Up and down. Up, down, up, and down. 1 more. Bring it up, bring it down. Good. And if you want, try holding it up there for a little bit longer. The last thing we're going to do on this side is start in first position, hand on your hip. We're going to do a little plie where we just bend our knees, and then we're going to releve. So this is going to work on your balance, you just raise your heels up and you suck your whole body up to the sky and bring your heels down. We'll do this 8 times. Okay, let's do this all together. Here we go. I'm going to do a little plie and stretch. Heels up all the way and down. Plie and stretch. All the way up and come down. 3 and up. All the way up and down. 4, plie and stretch. All the way up. Bring it down. 4 more, plie and stretch. Releve and down. Plie and stretch. Releve and down. 2 more, plie and stretch. Releve and down. Plie and stretch. Releve. Now see if you can let your hand off of the bar, chair, or railing, whatever you're holding on to, and see if you can balance on your own. Good, and then bring your heels down and finish with a little plie. Bring your arms down. Now we're going to do all of that on the other side. So take your chair and move it to the other side so that your other arm is resting on the chair and your free hand is on your hip, or again you can keep it out, whatever's most comfortable for you. So we're going to begin with our tendus. So our feet are in first, and we're going to tendu front, close, 2, close, 3, close, and 4, bring it in, 5, bring it in, 6, bring it in, 7, bring it in, and 8, bring it in. Now to the side. Side, bring it in, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Now to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 8 to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, shake it out. Next, we are going to do our plies. So we do 8 plies in first position, and then 8 plies in second. Okay, so when you're ready, shake it out. When you're ready, go to first position, hand on your hip. Here we go. And plie, and stretch, bend, and straighten. 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, and 6, up, 7, up, 8, up. Now second position, feet farther apart. Here we go. 8 more. 1, up, 2, up, 3, 4, up, 5, 6, and 7, one more, 8, and bring it back to first position and finish. Now we're going to move on to our port de bras, 4, and then 4 reaching in. Again, don't pull and don't push, okay? Stay nice and straight, and that will help get a good reach all through your side. Okay, feet together, hand on the bar, arm in front. Let's do our 4 port de bras. Bring it front, up, and open, and down. Front, up, open, down. 2 more. Up, open, and down. 1 more. Front, up, open, and down. Good. Now bring it open to the side and reach in. Open it up. 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 And finish. Good. Now let's move on to our passes on this leg. So heels together, toes pointing out again. We'll keep our hand on our hip. We're just going to draw our other leg up to our knee and draw it down to the floor 8 times. Here we go. 1, bring it down. 2, bring it down. 3, bring it down. 4, bring it down. 5, draw it down. 6, draw it down. 7, draw it down. And last one, hold it if you want to, draw it down. Nice job. And for our last warm up at the bar, we're going to do our plie releves, but instead of first position, like we did on the other side, we're going to do it in second position. So still keep your hand on your hip or out, whatever you prefer. And we're going to go plie and stretch and up and down, 2, plie, stretch, releve, and down, 3, plie, up, releve, and down. Keep those heels facing forward. Up. Don't let them swing out like this. Keep them forward. And stretch. Up. Down. Plie. Stretch. Up. Down. I think we have 2 more. I lost count. Plie. Stretch. Up. Down. We'll do 1 more. Stretch. Up. Down. And finish. Take a nice little plie again just to loosen it up. And first position. So now we're going to come away from the chair, but if you feel more comfortable having it there for support, just in case, you can keep it near you. But we're going to be moving around a little bit more, so just make sure that you're not going to hit anything or knock anything over. What we're going to do, this is my favorite ballet move. It's called a balancé. A lot of the times you see this in a waltz, because there's 3 steps in it. And it's nice because there's a lot of level changes. So with a balancé, it goes down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. So that's what you want to see when you're doing a balancé or when you're watching a balancé. So for today, we're going to keep our hands on our hips. And when we do a balancé, we go step, plie. So this back leg comes in, and this is called a coupe in the back, where you just kind of point your foot and your heel touches the back of your leg. But if it makes it easier, you can just kind of bring it in and keep it resting on the floor for more support. You're going to go down. So the most important part is that you have a plie here. So you plie, and then this back foot presses up, and then you come down again. So again, we go step, we're down, then our back foot, we put our weight on it, and we go up, bring it down. And then we do it on the other side. Down, up, down. So we push up onto that back foot. Okay? If you want to hold the chair, you could always put it in front of you and have it as a support in front of you, and you can go down, up, down, down, up, down, so that it's there just in case you need it. If not, you can put it over to the side, and you can either put your hands on your hips. Typically with a balancé, it's a sweeping motion with your arms, but until we get the feet down, let's keep them on our hips. So let's do this all together. We're gonna go step, press up, bring it down. And other foot, step, press up, come down. Step, press up, come down. It's actually easier the faster you go, because otherwise you really have to balance. So these are usually pretty fast. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. So you can work your way up to that. So once you get this motion down, then you can move on to going a little bit faster. So if you want, go ahead and you can pause the video right now, and you can kind of work on this on your own, however you want to hold onto the chair or without. Go ahead and work on that, and you can get faster and faster at it. Next, we're going to put our passes to work, and we are going to do something called a pas de chat. So with a pas de chat, it's a jumping step, but for today, and just in case you have somebody living under you, if you're in an apartment or something and you don't want to be jumping all over the place, we are just going to stay flat-footed on the floor. So it's basically just 2 quick passes. You're going to go passe, passe, plie. Passe, passe, plie. And this step is typically done in a moving step. So I'll show you real quick what it looks like with the jump. You go up, up, down, up, up, down. Okay, so it's usually moving from side to side. If it makes it easier, this is how you can use your chair. You can just stay in one spot, and you can go passe, passe, plie, just to get the hang of it. Passe, passe, plie. And again, when we do our passes, it comes up to the knee. If that's too high for you, you can keep it low. Just do little ones down here, but make sure you're not hiking it all the way up top, okay? So let's do this together. Put your hands on your hips. You're gonna go passe, passe, plie. Passe, passe, plie. You can add some movement in there. Passe, passe, plie. Passe, passe, plie. Passe, passe, plie. Passe, passe, plie. And that's a pas de chat. If you want to practice some more, go ahead and pause the video. Next, we're going to do another one of my favorite ballet steps. It's called a glissade. So, a glissade actually very frequently comes before or after a pas de chat, what we just learned. You'll see a lot of like glissade, pas de chat. So, these steps all kind of merge together really nicely. So, what we're going to do, glissade is another traveling step. It gets you from one side to the other. For today, it's another jumping step. So if you don't want to jump and you want to keep it low impact on your joints, we're just going to go brush, brush, in. So this whole thing is done in a plie. Brush, brush, in. Brush, brush, in. A lot of other times it's done in fifth position. Jumping, this is what it looks like. It goes brush, brush, in. Brush, brush, in. Brush, brush, in. Brush, brush, in. So it's a very quick thing. If you were to take a snapshot of it, you would see both feet up in the air. But for today, to keep it low impact, we'll keep it with our brush, brush, bring it in. Brush, brush, bring it in. Plies and keeping your legs bent is your best friend in ballet, or really with any dance style. Because when you plie, it's like your spring and your cushioning that helps you to get up and to land nicely without hurting your knees or your hips or any other part of your body. So if you want to hold on to your chair, you can just go brush, brush, plie, stretch. Brush, brush, plie, step. Just so you can kind of get the hang of it. But other than that, you're going to go brush, brush, down, up, brush, brush, down, up. To make it a little bit harder, you can work from fifth position, which means your heel is touching your back foot's toe. And you're going to go brush, brush, and that foot closes in front, plie, brush, brush, close in front, and stretch. So go ahead and practice that. Alright, so today you learned glissade, passes, pas de chats. We did a lot of plieing, so hopefully you feel it in your leg muscles. You get a little bit of a leg workout. To end the class, if you have watched the other ballet classes, you always want to end with a reverence. So with a reverence, we just follow the teacher, follow along. We'll just do some nice arms, breathing, and maybe some plies just to kind of end the class all together. Okay? So let's start in first position. Here we go. Up. And just follow along nicely. And now to end the class, you can take a curtsy, or you can take a bow, And Barnum says hello. And I hope everybody enjoyed today's ballet class. I hope you got a little bit of a workout, worked up a little bit of a sweat. As always, pause the video when you need. Go on when you want to. Work at your own pace. I've been having a lot of fun with these videos, and I hope you have been enjoying them. So have a great day, and I will see you next week.